Good morning, everyone. Happy Father's Day to all. Fathers, brothers, uncles, nephews, father figures, and mentors. My story is entitled Father's Love. An 80-year-old man was sitting on the sofa in his house along with his 45-year-old son. Suddenly, a crow perched on their window. The father asked his son, "What is this?" The son replied, "It is a crow." After a few minutes, the father asked his son the second time, "What is this?" The son said, "Father, I have just told you it's a crow." "What is this?" After a little while, the old father again asked his son the third time, "What is this?" At this time, some expression of irritation was felt in the son's tone when he said to his father with a rebuff, "It's a crow. Crow, crow." After a little while, the father again asked his son for the fourth time, "What is this?" This time the son shouted at his father, "Why do you keep asking me the same question again and again? Although I have told you many times, it's a crow. Are you not able to understand this?" A little later, the father went to his room and came back with an old, tattered diary, which he had maintained since his son was born. On opening a page, he asked his son to read that page. When the son read it, the following words were written in the diary. "Today, my little son, aged 3, was sitting with me on the sofa when a crow was sitting on the window. My son asked me 23 times what it was, and I replied to him all 23 times that it was a crow. I hugged him lovingly each time he asked me the same question, and again for 23 times. I did not at all feel irritated. I rather felt affection for my innocent child." While the little child asked him 23 times, "What is this?" the father had felt no irritation in replying to the same question all 23 times. And when today the father asked his son the same question just 4 times, the son felt irritated and annoyed. From that day forth, the son said, "I want to see my father happy forever. He has cared for me ever since I was a little child. He has always showered his selfless love on me. He has crossed all mountains and valleys for me without seeing the storm. He has helped to make me the person I am today." An 80-year-old man was sitting on the sofa in his house along with his 45-year-old son. Suddenly, a crow perched on their window. The father asked his son, "What is this?" How did the son reply? Now, in honor of Father's Day, like Mother's Day, we gave out flowers. We have a little basket or a little bag for each one of the men here. And remember, a father's love is beyond measure. So please make sure you take one of these bags.